Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture is titled Triffid Pillars and Jets. So what do we see here? Well, here we're looking at a portion of what is known as the Triffid Nebula, also known as M20, and we see up toward the upper right a distinct pillar sticking out, and that is a large star-forming region looking like a mountain here in space. It is actually a cloud of gas and dust, and yes, stars are in the process of forming there, but this is the portion that is the most dense. Why does this mountain survive? It's a lot denser than the surrounding areas were, so it survives a longer time from the stars that have formed up to the upper right-hand side there. What those are doing are eating away at the gas and dust, pushing it back further into the molecular cloud. That compresses material and enhances star formation, but it also eats away at regions where stars are currently forming. Now, if we look up at the very tip of this, there's actually another pillar there on top of that pillar sticking out, which again is a star-forming region. Right at the very tip of that is where a star is forming right now. It's that very densest area that has not yet been washed away by the intense stellar winds of the young stars that have formed. So it remains there and will eventually form a new star and will then add to the process. It will also start to help eating away at the material. This process is ongoing. Any star formation is a battle between the stars that have already formed and the gas and dust trying to form new stars as they compress under gravity. And eventually, the stars are always going to win. Every single time, the stars will end up winning in the end, pushing away the material, eventually clearing it out, and leaving behind just a star cluster. But as this happens, the material gets pushed back deeper into the molecular cloud, which starts the process over again. More stars begin forming deeper within the molecular cloud. So in a cluster like this, the stars don't form all at once. They will form over a somewhat extended period of time. Relatively short to the overall lifespans of stars, but still relatively short here. Now, up towards the pillar on the opposite side, we see a jet of material going out. So this is a jet pointing out to the left-hand side. And the actual source of this jet is still hidden. We can't see it within the gas and dust. Eventually, as stars eat away at that material, we will then be able to see what the source of that is. However, we could easily be waiting hundreds of thousands of years for that to happen. Star formation in an area like this, or any place, takes a very long time. It is much longer than anything we will ever be able to watch. We get a single snapshot in our lives of that star-forming region, but if we could come back over tens and hundreds of thousands of years, we could actually watch the process occur as the stars slowly push away at that material, enhancing more star formation, and eventually building up a star cluster from a molecular cloud. So that was our picture of the day, titled Triffid Pillars and Jets. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.